Hey there, it's Mao. Would you like to create pretty polymer clay flowers? In this video, I will be showing you exactly how to make those beautiful camellia flowers. Let's have a look at the tools I'm going to use today. A blade, a needle tool, metal ball tools, a roller, 1mm depth guide, liquid clay, a silicone mold, but I will be using the back side of the mold. You will see why later. And these circle cutters. These are color-coded for different sizes. I will use red one, yellow one, and black one. So, this is the finished flower. Using those sizes, make about this big flower. I will use 3 colors in this tutorial, but you can just make with single color. After rolling out pastel yellow clay to 1mm thickness, I will cut 2 big circles with red cutter for the base. Make sure you don't cut base circles too close. Then I use yellow cutter to make 6 circles for each flower, so 12 circles in total. Now I will use the back of the silicone mold to shape the petals. You can use any mold that has a smooth back and enough thickness. I will wipe the surface with isopropyl alcohol. I will remove circles from the tile using the blade, and I will flatten them slightly using my fingers to get rid of sharp edges. You can do this with a ball tool, but I found this way is easier for me. Can you see the difference? Now I will shape petals using this sized ball tool. I will slowly and gently roll the ball in round until it becomes slightly thinner and looks like sort of a contact lens. I do not worry too much if it isn't a perfect round. The key here is to use well-conditioned, soft but non-sticky clay. Here is a little bit of close-up for you. If your clay sticks to the tool, it could be your work area is too hot or clay is very fresh. Or if the edges of your clay cracks as you shape it, it could be your clay is too old. Just trying to keep my work surface as dust-free as possible. Now I will use yellow-colored clay. Again, I am rolling it to 1mm thickness. This time, I'm using the black cutter to get 6 circles for each flower, so 12 in total. So what I'm gonna do here is, because I want to make 3 different sized petals, but there is no size between yellow and black cutters, I will add small amount of clay to half the circles. squash this circle like this, so it's easy to shape with a ball tool. This is the same size as before. Basically the same movement. Roll the circle until it gets slightly bigger and rounded. For the rest of 6 circles, repeat the process, but I will use one size smaller ball tool. Now I will be making the center part of the flower using the orange clay. I will take a small amount of clay and shape between my fingers, making a teardrop like this. Then I will make a small ball and flatten it. I will make 4 of them. For this step, you can use small cutters if you like. I think these ball tools are 2 smallest ones. Now I will this one. Again, roll clay same as before. I really don't worry about too much about the shape for those small petals. As long as it's kind round, it will be fine. Now I pick up a teardrop, carefully placing the pointy end to the edge of a small petal, and put the petal around the teardrop. Then I will pick up another petal and place it over the first petal, making these 2 petals overlap each other a little bit. Now all the petals are ready to be assembled. I will pick up one of the big petals and flip it over, placing it on my finger. Now, using my other hand's index finger, I will push down half of the petal to make it partially flat. If you can see, it is only curved on one side. Can you see the difference? Then I will place it on the base circle. I will place first 3 petals on 12, 4, and 8 o'clock directions, and next 3 petals will go on between those petals. The key here to make a neat looking flower is to plait the petals so that the outer part of them form a nice circle. Next, I will place the bigger yellow petals where 2 pastel petals overlap. Just like this. I actually forgot to add liquid clay. This is a structurally weakest point, so I would like to strengthen with liquid clay. I will put a small amount of liquid clay slightly away from the edge. If you put it directly on the edge, it makes it slide on the flower. I actually decided to add some more liquid clay to behind the bigger petals after the first bake as well, for more strength. I will place these small yellow petals between 2 bigger petals. These 3 petals look kind of a triangle when looking from above. Now I'm going to put the center part. I will use some liquid clay because the center part will just sit there. I'm using the needle tool to stick the tip in the gap between the petals. It should stick there. Then I will place it gently on top of the liquid clay. Now I will be baking these for about 45 minutes at 130 degrees with aluminum foil tent. After the first bake, this is what it looks like. Now I'm going to add stud posts using the embedding technique. I will use super glue to attach the post to the back. I will remove any excess glue with tissue because if there is too much glue on baked clay, you will basically create a thin layer of glue which will stop adhering raw clay to baked clay properly. Then I will roll the same colored clay at the base to 1 mm thickness and cut circles. I will put some liquid clay on the base, then place raw clay over the base circle. Using my fingers and the blade, I will make sure there is no air between them and smooth the surface nicely. And that's all done. I'm going to bake them again for the same period of time. Let's have a look at how they turned out. This is a very basic shape and you could easily arrange to create different types of camellias. Did you like this video? Let me know in the comments. Please like and subscribe so I can keep creating more tutorials. Thank you for watching. Bye!